it's like no, it's like I realized that I wasn't enough all along. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, this is going to be 19 things I learned in 19 years. So basically 19 things I've learned in my 19 years of life, because the reason why we're doing this video is because next week, literally next week, Thursday, July 4th, I will be 20. Like, no longer 19, no longer 18, no longer 17, no longer 16. Like, the teens done. So basically, I'll be 20 next week, and we can't believe, like, how am I feel so old? Like, literally remember I was just 14 yesterday, then me turned 15, then me turned 16, 17, 18, 19. Let me tell you what, 17, 18, and 19 run very fast. Like, them just flash right before my eyes. Anyways, these are 19 things that I've learned in my 19 years of life. So basically, next week Thursday, I can no longer say I'm 19. Starting next week Thursday. Anyways, let me just get started in this video. If you're interested, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's get into it. So, the first thing I've learned is you have to work hard. You have to work hard for what you want. So that's the first thing. That's the first thing I learned. You have to work hard for what you want. Nothing is handed out. Nothing is just given like that. Honestly, this is something that this is the past couple of years, like as in the last 2 3 years, I realized that more and more. So when you're a picnic, when you're a child, everything kind of given to you, provided to you. But the older you get, you realize everything hard. You realize if I want this, I have to go work for this. If I want that, I have to go work for it. And it's like nothing in life is free. Like every single thing you have to work hard for it. Nothing is handed out. That's the first thing I'm gonna start with. You have to work hard for everything in life. Nothing, no give out. The second thing that I learned is to not give up. Listen to me, over these past 2 3 years, you know how much time I want to give up. Whether it be regarding school, whether or not it be regarding money, even with YouTube, even mental health, even just to deal with people, I'm reach my limit. You know how much time hopelessness take me over, especially in a school. Sometimes I did them is like, why me even not do this? Like me tired, like I'm frustrated, me burn out, everything a problem. The amount of time, the hopelessness just dip on me. Me not know what to do, me not know what to turn. Like literally, if I've learned nothing, I've learned that you cannot give up. You cannot give up. You have to try, try again. And when you drop flat from your face, you have to get up and try again. And I don't know, at one point I get very like burnout. Like me I say every day I get up and try. Some things work out, some not work out. I'm miserable, I'm tired, I'm frustrated. But at the end of the day, do not give up. The third thing I learned is that God is my strength. And I realized that these are basically going in order. So we started off with you have to work hard for everything, don't give up. And the third thing is that I realized that God is my strength. So now basically this part of the video, or this point, let me say that this point is basically when all that hopelessness they take me over, when the hopelessness they dip on me, when maybe they feel like me just want to give up, when I feel tired, burn out, every single thing. May I tell you, God was and continually He is still my strength. Still, hold me up. Even like I'm on work and job right now. I mean, I tell you, say, down to last night, hopelessness the problem me. So I don't know what me I gonna do, cause the money now run how it's supposed to. And it's like, me say, what me I gonna do? Like everything, realize that you have to turn back to God when you're fed up, when you're frustrated, when you're burning out, when you're just over it all. You have to turn back to Him and Him alone. Right, so the next point is that I learned and this point is going to be number 4, is that you have to have patience. So basically, patience is very important because people are going to come to test your limits every single day. As we said before, the last couple of years, last 2-3 years especially, it just is like a test every single day. Every single day from then until now is like a test. And you have to realize that every minute me keep on a mention the last couple of years is because the last couple of years I don't know what I do before, but you see, like, from childhood come straight up to like maybe 12 years old, 13 years old, or even 14, everything fly over my head. I don't know what take place. But you see, when it turn like 15, 16, 17, and you start get older, you start say, no man, I have to get like really serious. I have to really have a plan. I have to get things together. Like, me not gonna be a child anymore. Like, I tell you, it did break my heart when I turned 18. It made turn 18, I never know if I do it myself. I don't make a turn 20 and me in that phase again where I don't know if I do it myself, because 20 is closer to 30. So it's like me I try to cope with it, if that makes sense. But yes, you have to have patience. I'm gonna tell you, my patience has been tested not one, not twice, not 3 times, not 4, not 5, not 6. In a one day alone. And then it's like one time, and this is recently, I fed up and miserable, I lose my patience. And then basically I remembered a Bible verse that says that basically how many times you should forgive your neighbor or something like that. And it's like it says 70 times in a one day or something like that if you forgive your neighbor. I mean, I think both times I say, God, I mean, I know if my heart are clean, you know, because my limit tested man, my patience, I lose it. I lose my patience. But anyways, the point is that patience is very, very, very important to have in life, and it's important to show people grace, the same grace that we want God to show us. It's important that we show it to other people as well. But just I realize how bad my pastor be, because the people are gonna mash up my back. These people are gonna mash up my back. But my pastor just bad me a slouch. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, patience is key. You have to have patience when dealing with people. So the next point is, and this is a big one, basically developing emotional intelligence, or basically learning how to manage your emotions more. Because honestly, when I was younger, you see, if I feel sad, it's like the world end. If I'm upset, the world have to end as well. So it's basically me used to just lash out, like any how me feel, I gonna know how me feel. But as we get older, it how am I say, it's a case where sometimes I might feel away or whatever, and instead of lashing out, or if I'm upset about something, instead of lashing out and start screaming and shout and going bad like how me used to. Me literally used to do that when I did liquor. When I did younger, I used to do that. And it's like when I get older, I say, alright, you know what, I'm upset and I'm vexed, I have to go inside. And I go inside, I go calm down, try to think it through. Sometimes you have to think it through and it still not make no sense, you know. You have to just go inside, ease yourself. And when you get over it, you come back. Because when you stay in the situation, you're going to scream and shout and you might say things that you regret. So but you shut your mouth and go inside and wheel and come again, right? But basically, emotional intelligence is important. Basically, understanding and being aware of how you're feeling, if that makes sense. Because sometimes after the day, I say to myself, so, well, something I feel right, let me just assess the situation. Let me just see how I feel in this moment before I act, because sometimes we act off of our emotions. And if I realize, say, my judgment is very much clouded, or I'm upset and it's clouded, I have to go inside and I have to stop any decision in that moment, because we need a clear mind to think straight and to think clearly. But basically, emotional intelligence is very important. Then the sixth thing is learning how to treat yourself, right? And basically learning how to be kind to yourself, because for me it's like when I was growing up, it's almost like, you know, when somebody just grow up to be hard on themselves, is that was the kind of treatment that I had towards myself. You have to have it together, you have to be bam bam bam, you have certain expectations, right? And as we get older, it's like I realize the same grace that I would want people to show me or whatever, me need to show that to myself, because let's just say I have a cup of water, one glass cup, right? And for some reason I drop the cup and it break, right? Or say I'm my favorite cup. And me drop it, me drop it and it broke, right? And so just for example purposes. And then the old me would have probably scream, galang bad, get upset, and it literally this all goes back to emotional intelligence. Scream, get upset, and all that stuff. But it's like I probably be upset with myself basically, right? But now it's like if something happen when I not expect it to happen or whatever, it's almost like me say me cope better. Me not gonna lie, me cope a lot better. Like me, I feel like it's almost like a mental thing where I talk to myself and say, okay, the world is not ending. This bad something just happened and stuff, but the world is not ending. So that's good, right? The world is not ending. I said, okay, it's like these mental affirmations when something bad happens, if that makes sense. So for example now, when we drop this glass cup, it break, me go say, okay, how we can clean up this mess because it don't break already. Me can't go back, go put the cup together. Instead of me did a ball and I got bad and I get upset and angry. Basically, it's all about learning how to be kind to yourself and basically learning how to forgive yourself when you mess up. Like honestly, because if you cannot show that grace to yourself, how you expect other people to do it to you or for you, basically, right? If you're one will be kind to your own self, like that's a big one. It's a big one. And then number 7 is, I think it was the point where I realized that I was enough all along, right? I realized that I was enough all along. Now, this goes back to me this past academic year when I was president of the Optimist Club at UA, right? And I doubted myself and I doubted my capabilities and every single thing. And it was probably after the 2 semesters run by, I really sit down with myself and say, I would, when you just come to a realization, yeah. So basically, I realized at the end that maybe me never did I do such a bad job. Like, me did a whole things together, and the point is that you don't really see the good, you only see the bad, or you only want to see what go wrong. But what about the points them or the parts them where you work together? Come instead, me could have get upset and go along bad and just give up and throw in everything. Cause enough time I didn't want to throw in every single thing and just give up and walk away. Honestly, that is what I didn't want to do. It's like no, it's like I realized that I wasn't enough all along. Right, I did capable all along to do it and stuff. And it's all about just going back to believing in yourself. That's my take on it. If you don't believe in yourself, it's no, you can't go nowhere. But yeah, anyways, I realized that I was good enough all along. And I think I did go to church maybe in April, and but then I said to God, it's like I said to God, why you never tell me this all along? You made me go through it, I doubt and lay, but if me did only have the confidence or realize that me never do such a bad job, maybe me would have just step up a little bit more. But anyways, the past is the past, I will leave that alone. But knowing that you're enough, because if you don't feel worthy, nobody can make you feel worthy. That is it. Anyways, then the next point is you have to live with the choices you make. So now, when you're younger, when we talk like, yeah, anyways, when you're younger, when you're still in your teenage or younger years, or maybe look up at me, whatever. Anyways, your parents make most of your decisions, right? Them influence your decisions heavily. As you get older, you realize that when you make certain decisions, whether or not they tell you to make it or you make it by your own, or you're gonna face the consequence. So it's almost like with schools. Your parents tell us you have to go yes so and you go there, right? Or your parents tell you to study something you don't even like. And just to make them happy, you go ahead and you study it. At the end of the day, you have to face the consequence. So whether or not you study what you like or what your parents like, you're gonna face the consequence of whatever decision. So do not base your decisions solely off of what other people say. Because whatever decision you make, you have to live with it. You and yourself have to live with it. Not them. Because your parents will get old and move on. They might get over that quick and fast or whatever. But when you make a decision solely on what other people will think, just bear in mind that it's not them, but you have to live with yourself afterwards. Just know that part. Anyways, then the next point is which is number 9. Why this really like me like go so slow, but yeah. Number 9 is when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. And me, I learned this especially from work and travel. Honestly, yes, if you don't love what you do, you're gonna miserable. Like how miserable every day the people in workplace, honestly. Because when you're tired of the people when you don't want to talk to so much people in a one day, when you just yeah. If you don't love what you do, you're gonna miserable. So just know that point. Then number 10 is pray to God when it gets tough. So this is number 10 and out of 19. Pray to God when things get rough, because they will get rough and you will be frustrated and you will get tired and you will spin like you're idiot and I don't know what you do. So pray when things get tough. Number 11, take care of your body and take care of your health. Do not just work. Although that's important, work hard and whatever. But at the end of the day, the older you get, you realize that, and this might sound bad because these are basically 19 things I've learned in my 19 years of life. But this sound like, say, what me I say, somebody sound like somebody in like in them 50s, or somebody in them like 50s or so, would I say. That is what is, why me sound so old. But anyways, yeah, take care of your body and take care of your health. Because when you get older, it'll go come back. It'll go come back. Or your diet stay like, my diet not perfect. I'm still near rubbish, but honestly, me I try. Me I try. Just take care of your health and your body, because once your health mash up, you cannot get it back. I learned that last year for work and travel. Because when basically, I don't know what happened now, but all I know is that my body did mash up. And coming back for work and travel again this year, I know that my body will never go back to what it was before. But the point is that take care of your body and take care of your health. Your future self will thank you. Then number 12, be open. Allow yourself to be open to growing. Like if you only know one thing, like you grew up a certain way, you only know go school to yard, or you only know a 9 to 5. You only know something but one certain thing where you grew up a here or whatever. But you have to be open to growing. Because even this work and travel thing opened my eyes wide. Till even me think yesterday, me I think back and I remember how me grew up like when me da like maybe 9, under 9, like when me really young. Basically, I'm used to them my grandmother yard and my cousin them, and me I think about how everything started, and then how me go through high school, everything changed, and then me the year so me at a different stage of life now, and it's like things change again. And you wouldn't believe, say, the person know what the same little girl from when she was 6 or whatever. It's like, me I look back for myself and me say, that was me. Like, I did really made that, I did really made that. So, basically, you have to be open to growing and whatever. Like, you have to be open because things are going to change. Life always changes, and you have to continue to adapt and whatever, yeah. Anyway, so, number 13, forgive those who hurt you. And this one is something that I still work on. I mean, I my mastered completely, but I still work on it. Or basically, I've made progress in this one. Forgive those who hurt you. It could be your family. It could be like, honestly, what I realize is that enough people will walk around very much messed up mentally because of them family. So if it's somebody mental, them a walk around, it start from their family more than likely. Because if you see if the family never together from day one, or you see if the family never structured from day one, it mash up your head from there. So everything will happen in your family kind of reflect out in your life later on. So basically learning how to forgive, it not gonna happen overnight, but just put it on your to-do list. Put it on your to-do list so you get to that point basically. So number 14 is basically how learning that how you treat others matters. So back up back up a bit to one of the points where I'm basically say you have to be kind to yourself, at the same time you have to be kind to others, because if you don't know how to treat yourself, you won't know how to treat others, and it all goes hand in hand basically. Because people, I guess it's not about what people think, but honestly sometimes, what am I say, people watch how you treat other people, if that makes sense. People watch it, and it's not about saying, oh, if you care people think about you, but it's not a situation like that, but it's more of you becoming a better person, if that makes sense. You're not doing it for validation or nothing, but You just want to be a good person and you want to know how to treat people. And I can't, if you don't know how to treat yourself, you're not gonna know how to treat people, and I honest truth. But how you treat people matters, because you can choose to either be one of the people that might go around and cause trouble, or basically put down people in a them day, or you can be that person where lift up people in a them day. You choose and you pick, basically. So yeah. Anyways, how you treat others do matter. So if you see somebody, don't don't be mean, or don't bring them down, if that makes sense. Yeah. Anyways, so the next point is you have to learn how to be mentally strong. You need to be mentally strong to go through this life, and this is what me I tell you, guys. Listen to me. Most of the things that happen in your life won't be physical, but mentally. You see, if operation mash up, everything mash up. Every end game, everything mash up. So you have to basically take care of your mental health, and you have to be mentally strong. The next point is this: avoid smoking, avoid drugs, avoid anything where not benefit in our life. Honestly, if it not benefit you, if it not help you go forward, if it not make you some money, if it not do you good, in your family good, nobody not benefit. It's just a complete waste of time. Honestly, it's a complete waste of time. That's my take on it. Complete waste of time. So anything like that, avoid it. And the next thing too, do not give in to peer pressure. Honestly, you know worth it. Nothing not worth it at all. And the next point is, and I think this should be number 18. And this is basically make God the center of your life. Because honestly, if me not realize nothing, this is a big one. It's like almost like when you chase after other things. And let me tell you, remember something. It's when I first started UE in 2022, and I take me to talk to my roommate, and I said something to her like, you see, when you chase money, money run from you. Like, that's what you realize. Eh? But when you just relax yourself and wait, it will come to you. We have a conversation about that. But basically, yeah, we have a conversation about that. But basically, we think it's the same thing with life. The same thing with life overall. You see, when you run down the wrong things, you run from, or when you run down money, or you run down things with materialistic things, it really run from you. It's when you relax yourself, it literally will come to you. It will pull like gravity to you, if that makes sense. So that one I realize, if you just relax yourself. Yeah, so make God the center of your life. Okay, so the next point is taking accountability, basically, right? That's gonna be the next point. Yeah, accepting and having accountability is important, because honestly, let me tell you something. Like, no, I don't want to give that a specific instant or situation, but basically, sometimes things happen, and the best thing for you to do is, if you do something wrong, just admit it and just own up to the situation and say, oh, somebody do this and why rate it. But basically, accountability is important. If you say I go do something and you not do it, accountability is important. Right? Because you won't believe the amount of people where me personally meet, and the level of unaccountability, like the level that the level that different. Like, if for example somebody did say a shooting or something happen, and you have like maybe 100 eyewitness where see the person, basically 100 eyewitness see the person get shot, right? And see the person who shot them, everybody see. And then the person that I just say go look at 100 eyewitness and say them never do it. Those levels of unaccountability different, because even with evidence, them say them not one up to it. If that makes sense, can I meet people like that who may have to sit down and have to wonder and take a step back, because them just don't see no wrong. Them not one up, they never do nothing. And me just step back and I say, alright, do your thing, just do your thing. Must take a step back, because maybe one day we get to that point when we own up to whatever. But me not tell us supposed to do nothing. Anyways, but having accountability is very important. But anyways, the last point, or yeah, at the end of the day, to summarize this video, just trust God, follow God. He will make everything right. He will make everything right. follow him. Don't follow money. Don't follow relationship. Don't follow whatever else this so-called world have to give you. Like, honestly, it don't make no sense. It don't last. It don't make no sense. Follow God and everything else will fall into place. That's my advice. But basically, these are 19 things that I learned in my 19 years of life. When July 4th comes, wish me a happy birthday. So I'll be 20 this year. I feel so old. Like 20. I don't know how I'm gonna live. I don't know how I'm gonna be so old. I'm gonna be 22 0. Anyways, guys, hopefully I'll do an unboxing or something like that. But anyways, this is the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's the end of today's video. Bye, guys.